that bone. Take to my pass, motherfucker. Starving ass nigga with the weed, kid. He's back, nothing in it down like that.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You look at the Hornets. That's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a loose losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment. And it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Middleton.
What the fuck was that?
Great D that time from Green. Here's Miller. Going inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, when he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Yeah,
ball, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Lobbed up there for Miller. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jackson's got
down,
6.
Man. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Bridges with the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
I thought I didn't know how to play up here, bust your ass.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged?
I'm coming from Milwaukee.
Honestly,
Let's go.
Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting.
I got to play with the boys, man.
Time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Hornets pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Ball. Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Prince. Good as Green picking up the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You can do that.
On the wing, Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They kick it out to Green. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second free throw, no good. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs, and these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Back to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter. Lopez attacking the rim.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
There's Ball with the 3. They get it again. And a slam by Williams.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Lillard. Lillard grabs the miss.
Look at this, crazy.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Williams.
Never knew.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On offense, here are the Bucks. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
It's Prince, high post. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Lopez throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking about Peyton. No, I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Ball with a wide open look. Misses the three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Jackson.
Fuck you up.
The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Jackson's got 10.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Bridges. Rebounded by Jackson. Outside, Green. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Right side Jackson. Over Miller. And too long on the shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
30. The Hornets. 29. That's what you want.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And here is Curry. Pass to Okogie. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Okogie's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Charlotte.
And not a strength of Okogie, but you can see that he's putting the work in.
Yep, it counts. And